Carol here. A warm welcome to my craft room. Well, look what I'm doing finally. I'm doing some swatches with these 2x2 squares for this acrylic beautiful album I got on sale. I cut out 44 140-pound cardstock because that's what I always use, that white cardstock I get at my stationery store. And look at all these beautiful places to put those. You can do it 4 in the front and 4 on the back, but I'll show you what I do later. And I took this from Catherine Pooler's Stamp of Approval kit. There was this Winnie and Walter set, and I loved the circles. Look at all of those yummy circles in there. But before we even do that, I want to thank my friend Cheryl Wojak for making me this card. Is this not dreamy? 4x4. This is 6x6. And I don't know if you did this. This is hand stitched or on your machine, Cheryl. But she sent it over to Sharon over at Buffalo Stamp and Stuff, and I was able to pick it up some time ago, and I love it. It's just raining gold. It's beautiful. Thank you for your kindness, Cheryl. So now we'll move on to this Winnie and Walter set. I took out kind of like a rounded edge circle because I wanted to do a full stamp, you know, it's just a full coverage, and I took a little heart out. And then I thought, no, that kind of looks a little naked. I want to put some hearts around that larger round circle. See right there? I mean, if you've got all these yummy circles, why not use them, right? So I took the hearts out, put them around this scalloped little circle, and we are on our way to doing some beautiful swatches. And with what? Catherine Pooler's new inks. Yes, I have been a member over on Stamp Nation. That's Catherine Pooler's site, where all kinds of crafters and artists go over to meet on Stamp Nation, and we get to get inspired. We get to have creativity flowing all the time, and classes and so much more. So if you haven't seen Catherine's kind of like family, yes, we meet over there at Stamp Nation. It does have a small monthly cost, but it is worth it. So I wanted to get her inks. That's Catherine's inks. So I did. Yes, I did. Come on, get in there. Come on. I know you're excited for me. And I had 3 inks, and then I had to go to Sharon's store and pick up the other 37. So I thought I'm going to show you how I decided to swatch these out. I think you'll really like it. There's the bag. And Sharon so nicely put all the names on the front of the bag. Now there's 3 collections here. If I'm right, I've written it out enough. Look at all this yumminess. And it had all the plastic on there to take off yet. So I spent the night. You can see I have my pajama house coat on there. That's why it's not so bright in my craft room. And I thought, I'm going to sit here, take all the plastic off and separate them. Now they come, there's let me see, there's the party collection, the spa collection, and then there's the, let me see, I should know this, there's the, what's this last one? Neutral collection. I'm looking right out of it in front of me. And as I'm going 5 million miles an hour, I thought to myself, okay, should I put these all in colors? So that's what I decided to do at first. And then I thought, no, what if I put it in the collection? And then I thought, I started doing that, and then I'll show you at the end what I decided to do all together. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't have them all open, you know. He could have tipped one of them over. And anyway, yeah, I'm trying to figure out, okay, all the blues, all the reds, should I do it in rainbow order? I didn't. I started out that way, and that didn't even, you know, I thought, no, I did start it with red and orange and yellow, and then I went to green, red, blue, purple, and then I went to the collection. Just the 3 left that are in the neutral collection. So I'll show you how I do that. Yes. So here we go. We have this stamp that has the heart around the edges. I keep it up towards the top. See that? Isn't that pretty? And you can do it so many ways, but I wanted to do some brush lettering on mine. I wanted to have the Stampin' Up! Cleaner off to the left, you know, where I sprayed one half with water and one is dry, and then I had a little fiber cloth that I cleaned it off the third time. So here I'm just setting it across, and I'm putting the little squares on top of the right ink so that when I get ready to do my brush lettering, it's all in place. I'm not going to, you know, get them all mixed up, and some of them are pretty close. They're a really nice close, actually, for if you're looking to get a good combination for stamping as far as colors. And I wanted to keep my surface clean. Yeah, that's why the cloth keeps coming out, because I'm going to use both sides of the 2x2 sheet. Oh, look at all that color. Makes me want to have a banana split right there. Those are yummy colors, aren't they? So let's put some more yummy flowers out there. Why not? So I'm going to have quite a few collections in this little binder. So I put Catherine Pooler CP up to the left there, so I know they're her inks. And then underneath, the beautiful color. And I mean, you have to tap this one time. Good job on that, Catherine. I just love it. And I was going to do some of my swatches I've done in butterflies, some I have done in, different shapes like a square or, things like that. But I thought that was so pretty to use one of the Stamp of Approval kit Winnie and Walter set, because there aren't too many sets that are all round, and every round circle has a different shape. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'll leave all the information to what kit that's from. You can get it over at Catherine Pooler's store. And here I'm putting the Party Collection. So this one ink color is from the Party Collection. So when I turn that over in my little binder, I'm going to know which collection it's from. And I'm going to know it's Catherine Pooler's inks. And I'm also going to know what color it is when I put it on there. And bonus, I get to practice some brush lettering. Can't get any better than that, can you? And look at more color. Yum, yum. I love it. Yes. So it's after midnight here, and I'm just sitting and taking a little break and spending some time with you and showing you. I couldn't wait to show you. I've had this here for quite a while, and I haven't put a video up on it. And also, Cheryl, with your card, you also made one for Sharon, and she was so pleased. I wanted to make sure you knew she got her card as well. So here's CP, and look how true the color is to the lids. I thought that was fascinating. I mean, so close right on. I mean, if you didn't even do swatches, you could tell just by the cover that it's pretty spot on as far as the ink. So this party dress is in the Party Collection, of course, and I'm just practicing here some quick hand lettering. And then I'm going to put this into my binder. I kind of slowed it up for you. Each little brush lettered 2x2 square I did in different lettering. I just was practicing, and yeah. And it gave me 40 swatches to practice. Now that's fun, I'll tell you. It was a lot of fun. And my heart always goes into it. You know, I really love doing whatever with colors. So here we are. I'm just showing you how it's starting to look. And I wanted to show you how true the color was to the lid. Isn't that fabulous? And it's a kind of like a hard plastic lid. So I wanted to show you on the side how I'm going to put the actual names of them. And this is the Stamp of Approval box. I'm putting them over to the chair beside me so I don't get confused here while I'm opening it. And here's the ones we have done so far. And I didn't put them like all in the spa collection. I decided to do it in colors. So I started with the deeper color, and then I went towards the light. That way I could quickly find a mid-tone color looking through this little binder. And I have other inks coming that I want to put in that also. So I thought, okay, let's start out here and look at this beautiful, it's just that blackjack. That's what it is. It's that gray. It'll be for fur. No, there's no fur on your inks, Catherine. For doing no line coloring, I thought that would be a wonderful color. It's very late. You know, when I do my tutorials and I'm doing voiceovers late, oh yes, the brain is starting to shut down. So anywho, I wanted to spend some time with you, and I wanted to share how I do my swatches, how I'm going to do these ones anyway. Some of mine are different from the other. Oh yeah, let's all have a, yay! Let's do swatches, everybody! We're also having an ice storm. If you hear all of that ice hitting the window, we had ice and snow all day today. Now here is the color Rose Petal. Look at how they match the lid perfectly. Oh, and I was having so much fun just practicing my brush lettering, you know. Sometimes we don't find a little bit of time in the day to just sit down and practice your letters. So I had a lot of fun practicing here, and this is the quick brush lettering version where you write it on and then you fill in your downstrokes. Quite easy, and it looks, looks really pretty. It goes along with the ink, and aren't those circles lovely? Look at the roses on there. Oh, I can't wait to do some project with those over on Stamp Nation. And now I'll have all the inks, Catherine, so I can join in the challenges over there. So let's go on the back, and we're going to find out that these are from the Spa collection. Yes. And by the time, it's so funny as you see me here. Okay, how do you spell collection for the 962,000th time, right? Well, actually, I only did it 40 times. But, yeah, as you get tired, you're there. Oh, is it the downstroke? Is it the upstroke that's thick? It's the downstroke that's thick. Yes, let me clarify that. And make sure your spelling's right. Yes, that's why I did 44 of them. I knew I was going to, have a little problem here and there, so I didn't want it to frustrate me. So I just grabbed another 2x2. And here they go. I found the spot and slid it in there perfectly. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Those colors, Catherine, are gorgeous, as I always say. Now let's go on to polished. Oh yeah, beautiful. Catherine Pooler up to the left. And let's get some practice in with our brush lettering. P-O-L-I-S-H-E-D. Yes. Come on, get that D in there, Carol. You did it. Yeah, that D's going, come on, letters, let me in there. Whew. I did. I got it in there. And there we have it. Just fill those downstrokes, dot your I's and cross your T's, and all is good. So I hope everybody had a wonderful week this past week. I appreciate all your comments I've been reading. And yeah, I've had to do a little bit of catch up, and not with French fries, just a little bit of catching up to do. I love ketchup on my French fries, don't you? It's a Canadian thing that you have salt and cider vinegar, malt vinegar is the top, and ketchup on your fries, and ketchup on your cheeseburgers, ketchup on just about everything. Plus, I'm always catching up with everything else, right? Ha ha. So here we go. Polished is in the Spa collection, and we're going to slide that into that super duper binder. I was with Sherry when we went over to Tuesday morning, and yeah, Sherry was debating because there was only one binder, and then we had to get the refills, and finally she said, no, I think you should have them, Carol. And I said, no, I think you should have them. But I ended up with them. Here we go. We're putting them in. Look at the greens. Oh, look at that sea foam. Beauteous, yes. Now, peppermint scrub. and that is in the spa. Now, as you're looking at these, remember, we're going to put the names of them right along the bottom lip of the plastic ink containers here. So it's just under 1/4 of an inch, and I took some Post-it 8.5 by 11-inch strips. Oh, yeah, strips, and I cut them down to just under 1/4 of an inch, because I'm going to tell you, you can cut it off, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So if you find this little binder, or any binder that has the 2x2 little squares, this is perfect for swatches. And then I think there's like, at least 800 of those little squares in there. I didn't even count how many we bought. The packages of 25, I think. Each package was 25. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of difficulty in here. Put the L's too close together. But that's what I said. This is a practice run. And yeah, just filling it in there. And it all comes together at the end. It looks nice when you open it up, doesn't it? And it's all got a lot of pretty in there. It has a lot of pretty. Yeah, it don't got, it has. Yeah, I'm back to doing a voiceover late at night when all is quiet. Yes. So here we back up, and look at that. Something's in front of that one. So after we get them all put in, I'm going to show you a little something that I learned from doing this. So as I carry on and I'm, looking at them and checking out the colors, there they are there. I have to pull back on the colors. I put them all in there. I just wanted you to see all the scrumptious colors of Catherine's inks. It was so nice. And there's the box, the stamp of approval box. It was really relaxing to do this. I know all the time, well, most of the time, I'm always working quickly on things, So when I can get an evening to do something like this, I love it. Now, here's something else I did that I love. Shopping. I broke down, my friends. I did. I know I have the Vagabond, and I have the Big Shot Plus, and I have the Big Shot Stampin' Up! One. And now I have the largest of the Gemini. And the reason I decided to do this, besides the fact I love it, is now I have the Vagabond to the right and then the electric. And to my left, because I'm ambidextrous, I can work with either hand. I can put them in, oh yeah, I'll be going, woo-woo, die cutting and embossing and more die cutting. And one is 9 inches and the other is 6 inches, so it's perfect, and I'm so happy. It sat here for a while before I would put it out and show you, because I wanted to clean my island and reorganize it. So that's why. Look at this thing. And heavy. Yowzer. I know you've seen probably 9,022 videos on the Gemini, and I haven't seen a negative one so far. So here, that's going to go, if you're looking at my video right there, my friends, it's going to the left-hand side. And it came with all kinds of yumminess in there. Oh, I can't wait to use it. And look at purple. Love it. Never used to like purple. I wasn't a fan of purple or red. But I love red now. And now I'm really fascinated with purple. Yeah, look at that. And you have everything came with it. You don't have to go out and buy one thing. It's all there. So let's move on. Now that I showed you that quick peek, yeah, you can see me pacing here. Oh my, did I really get it? Did I buy it? Oh, I did. I struggled with it with some of my crafting friends. Should I? Should I not? Should I? Oh, just go ahead. So I did. So here I'm just going to show you how I took some of my, I love this ribbon that has the wire in it, and it was gold. I had to cover the front up there. Didn't want to burn my fingers off, so I took my little cloth there, and I'm going to go around. And then I thought, you know what, gold. I have those Heidi Swapp gold pins, clips. So, I'm always thinking ahead there. And we're going to put that over top. And it's amazing how you can cover up things and make them look pretty, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, yeah. Didn't even burn myself too badly on this one. And look at all of the spaces I have for more swatches. I think I do a run through just to show you how pretty 40 swatches look in here. Yeah, that's it. Zoom in, Carol. So there's the front. Oh, I put some washi tape, Rose's washi tape on there. And look, party collection. And then we're going to have some spa collection. And then we're going to have some green, turquoise, blue, point ball. Oh, practice, practice on brush lettering. I need a lot of practice. And look at, wow, I'm going to have a lot to be able to fill in there with some more swatches. So I cut down some more 2x2 so I had them ready. And now I'm just taking the washi tape, the Rose's washi tape, and fixing it up. I'm just kind of giving you the quick version. You just take the wire, bend it back, stick a clip, and call it a project. Yeah, you got to have a project and you got to see how I do the swatches. But hang on. What I did here is, if you've seen my island before, I switched up my lighting. I put my Copics a little farther back. I have all the Copics there. And now I have all the Catherine Pooler inks there. And I don't have all the labels on it though. I pushed it kind of forward there. There's the Gemini. And my gold inks and my colored inks are on the spinner behind it. And then we're going to move over, and my Tombow markers and all the stuff kind of hidden behind there. And, you know, there's my Vagabond and my Big Shot Plus to the back, and my punches back there. If you're new to my channel, it's just a quick overview. Here, it's a complete island, and look at, it's a wonder I didn't do some damage to my neck there. I had it, my camcorder was plugged in to the power source. That's why, you know, you saw it. I got to stop right there. So anyway, that's just a little bit of the space where I create, and my lights there. You can't have enough lights if you're going to do videos, I always say. And there's my garbage bin, and below that's my compressor for my Copics, right under there. And then a lot of my other inks. My Stampin' Up! Inks are on the island to the left side when you open the 2 doors, and that black spinner is full of inks as well. So here we go. Doesn't matter, right? We just put them where we have to put them. So here is how I did the sides of these nice containers. They're kind of like plastic. Go to the bottom rung. Don't do the top one, because you're going to keep lifting that. It's 1/4 of an inch on the bottom lip under the lid. Remember that. Put your heart closer to the top, and look how you go around and trim that out. You will get a perfect cut on there. Look at, wait till I'm done. Perfect. And then slide your hand, because that black ink will not smudge. It's Copic friendly, and the heart didn't smudge either. So you want to cut them just, you know, past the 1/4 of an inch so you have room to cut it off. And here I'm doing it again. I'm showing you. I have the heart showing the color, just a little heart. You couldn't put much else on there unless you had a little dot. And I put it on the tape, you know, I cut the 8.5 by 11 inch Post-it paper, so I had the sticky back, and you could really pull on that. Get it so it's nice at the top, and then see that right at the lip, take your scissors and snip it off, and it's perfect. But you know what makes it even better? Now we had that beautifully edged up to the top. Isn't it beautiful? And every one has the name of the inks. So here's a little wee bit that I picked up, this beautiful 6-inch Suquang tape roll. I love this one. I don't like it when I run out of that one. I use it a lot. And then these gorgeous, gorgeous Irene's Garden flowers. One set is 20, and they're paper flowers, and the pink is 16 flowers. The mini wobbles. And I love these pearls. I can't get enough of these weensy little ones. And the pearl picker-upper here, the jewel picker. Yeah, I picked up a jewel picker, and it's not for picking up my jewels. It's for my other jewels. Yeah. And then I love this. I'm going to use this in a project coming up because I was asked to guest design for a friend of mine. And here is that beautiful stacked decal dies. So it looks like it's already distressed. There's 5 dies in there. And my Nouveau script pen. I'm going to give this A+, like an 11 out of 10. It's wonderful. Let me grab a piece of paper here, and I'm going to set it down and show you how marvelous this is. And those cotton flowers, I already had those because I'm using it in a project. I have a whole lot of fun things prepared to share with you. I can hardly keep it in, but yes, that's coming up. And here I'm going to just do a little bit of brush lettering on here with this new Nouveau brush lettering pen. I looked over and I saw the word blushed from one of my inks. So B, heavy on the downstroke. L, heavy on the downstroke. U, heavy on the downstroke. S, heavy on the stroke going across. The H, heavy on the downstrokes. And there you have it. Easy peasy. Blush. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm just going to show you the tip. Don't close that, Carol. Look at that. It's beauteous. I love it. Well, I was really excited and blessed to be able to get this little stash and show it to you with the Gemini. Yes, I did get it. And look at the beautiful dies and the embossing folders. 3 sets of dies and that full length 9-inch bordered embossing folder there. I think they're gorgeous. And a few little supplies while I was over there. And you've got the magnet shim, the metal cutting plate, and you're going to get the plastic shim and the clear cutting plates and something else that I missed. Just a lot of goodness. Look at that. And here we are. I have my binder with all of Catherine's swatches in it, and doesn't that look gorgeous? You can just grab them and you can see the color families, mid-tone, dark tone, light tone. There's the Gemini. There's some of my embossing powders that I would like to use on the fly. I got that at a thrift store. All of my Copic markers are behind there in these 2 wooden containers that I got at a thrift store. There's my Vagabond. My Big Shot Plus is behind there. And yeah, there's my binder. I just love it. And I am really thankful that you took the time to watch this tutorial. Thank you for liking my videos, and thank you so much for your comments. You know I try to answer every single one of them because I'm really thankful that you dropped by to visit in my craft room and we got to spend some time together. And here you have it. Look at that. All the swatches are complete. Got a little bit of shopping in. I got all of Catherine's inks. I'm excited to do some stamping over on Stamp Nation. I hope you like the way that I put the ink names on there. And I'm going to see you on the next tutorial. Take care, everybody. Have a blessed week.